Hello, hello, hello. It's time to check in and see what messages are for us today. Let's turn the moon on. Like that. Turning it on. Okay, let's go to the Arcturians, and see what they have for us. To start our reading, where are we? What are the things we need to think about, to consider, to reconcile, to release, to evolve, to do all the things? Oh, what's this one? Awareness. What do we need to be aware of? The energy of awareness makes you see that there is more to things than meets the eye. It keeps you in the here and now and makes you alert. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yes. The magic is in the now. Everything is in the now. The now. Right? So that makes sense. That tracks. That feels right. Let's see. Let's get one of the runes. One of the rune oracles. One of them, not all of them. I'll give it another shuffle here. Oh, we got two. Whoa, interesting. The predator and the prey was the first thing I thought of, right? It made me think of the story of the rabbit in the Wild Unknown Oracle, where the rabbit speaks too loudly about how one day the eagle's going to get him, and then one day the eagle overhears him, and it's like, that's a good idea. You do look tasty, right? And so he ends up prophesizing his own demise because of the things he chose to focus on, right? His fear of being hunted, captured. So that's a side thing. Maybe not. Berkano and Tiwas. Okay, Berkano, birth and power. I think these two. We all have heard the rumors about bunnies multiplying very quickly. Birth, sanctuary, fertility, life change, and secrets. Things are not as they seem, right? In the springtime, fertile and fecund Mama Hare brings forth an abundance of new life. She is the great mother and fiercely protective. The timeless cycles of the earth flow through her, generation after generation. Berkano holds within it the mature female wisdom of our mothers and our grandmothers. Berkano speaks of female fertility and also of the safety and shield sanctuary of the womb. When this rune appears in a reading, there may be a birth of a child, an idea, or even a new goal. Okay. And then we have Tiwas, the powerful. Justice, honor, sacrifice, loyalty, and victory. From the greatest heights, the eagle has a balanced and broad perspective of the world. Liberated from the tight personal viewpoints of those on the ground, he is able to see the true lay of the land. He is privy to the universal and cosmic ordering principles that, with higher consciousness, bring true and beneficial law and justice to the world. Tiwaz has a righteous warrior energy. Honor is its defining quality. With this rune comes the promise of a good and just outcome. The scales will be balanced, and you might be asked in a position of leadership to make personal sacrifices. Okay, so this is birth of a new idea that's going to be successful. It's one of the takeaways from that. One way to look at it. Okay, let's check in with these cards and see. Yeah, it's amazing what an idea can do when you run with it, when you take the action. You have it and you're like, aha! And you don't stall it out with all of those thoughts that stall you out and make you not move on these ideas, right? The doubts, the fears, the inhibitions. Yeah, and I'm also getting like the Hierophant, this bird's eye view, this ability through experience to recognize and see and plot from a broader perspective, right? Hey, come here. There's the patient Pentacle Knight that's stuck on the bottom. And we also have the Four of Wands, which is abundance, stability, joy, and prosperity. So patience reaps rewards. And this is the same with the garden, right? You patiently grow your tomatoes until they are ready, and then they are delicious and juicy and gorgeous, right? But you have to allow it the time they need to grow, to go through their process, to take off and fly. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. What are we? What are we? Ooh, we've got the High Priestess. This is your intuition and the unseen. So there is this thing. There's something. There's something happening behind the scenes. Oh, and the Empress. Okay, that's interesting because in last reading, these two came out across from each other, and now they are coming out together. So this is like super powered, supercharged balance between your intuition and your radiating and attracting. This is the holding the frequency of um, attracting all the things, all of the opportunities, all of the joy, all of the gorgeous, gorgeousnesses. Okay, let's just move up a bit here. Up you go, up you go. There we go. There we go. It's a lot of cards. Okay. So taking action and the things coming in. So like your ships coming in here. And this is the confident action page, right? Moving forward with action. So it's moving towards these ships coming in. So it's like a confidence in your ships coming in and holding that. So moving without the doubt, right? Doubt is it's such a heavy weight, man. You know, like it drags. It drags. Okay, what do we got here? Destiny. Okay, this is almost like pulling the sword from the stone, claiming your destiny, claiming your birthright, claiming what is meant to be yours and moving forward with it. Okay, just because the Empress is in this receiving mode, there's still a level of action, right? The Empress and the Emperor put together, this is the receive the great idea and the move on it, right? So this balancing state, it's not about just sitting and doing nothing as long as you're happy. You know, this is carefully moving forward or backward or wherever your intuition guides you to move. When the inspired action hits you, when the feeling comes up and is like, oh, this, and you're like, woo, and you feel that like the joy, the thrill, the excitement, then you move towards it, right? We're here for an experience. We're not here just to have everything plop in front of us, right? Part of the joy of excavating is the digging and the finding, right? And if you were just to find, I don't know, there's something about that anticipatory energy that builds and then, then you find the gold or whatever, right? Okay. We've got kings, kings, kings. So this is discernment, action, precision, and this is stability in the material world. Okay. This is union, divine, internally, externally, all of the unions, the overflowing cuppages, the love, 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 love. Right? There's the 11. This is the divine union, the balance of the masculine and feminine, within and without. And this is yet to be determined because sometimes it's stuff like ego and pride that hold you back, fear and doubt that hold you back. But recently, it's also represented um, kind of like this move with precision, like reserve your energy. Don't go for everything, right? Go for only the things that give you that ness. Oh, there's that Four of Wands came out, and the Queen of Wands. So that's beautiful. So something linked. The Queen of Wands she's very much in her power, speaking her truth. And this, is also destiny, but it's also truth. So like truth in the way that the sword of destiny is only yours. Like it's made for you and only you to pull, right? And there's like this truth in that. Like you can't fake it. So there's something about claiming what's yours and speaking truth. Okay, because the Queen of Wands, she's meant to shine. She's meant to shine, meant to be seen. Okay, fruitful, and then the black cat here is that connection with the intuition. And the stability here, the earth stability. This could be like a physical union if you are manifesting that for yourself. That's going to be solid and joyful and amazing. Okay, so immediately I got healing hearts of the world here. This union will also heal your heart, their heart, everybody's heart, like a ripple. And maybe even an example of something, of love. Okay, it's interesting. This hermit here is going within this um, internal flame union here, right? We've got this figure holding their light and they're heading in this pathway towards this other light. It's that union, right? Within, the light's within, but it could also represent two hermits coming together. I don't know. On my hermit card, oh, death, the release of the old. Um, my hermit card, the last time I pulled it out, um, the hermit is standing on top of a hillside holding its lantern out, and it's shining so bright that other hermits are able to see it, or other people, right? And so now looking at this one, it's kind of that. It's like when you do the work and you become an overflowing cup, you shine different, and you kind of signal to other overflowing cups that you guys are on the same frequency, right? And this is momentum. This is emotional momentum, emotional stability of like keeping your thoughts, actions, words, things you consume all in a high vibrating state, right? This is that Empress holding that frequency. So going back to this one here, because the king is above it and this shining and being seen, it's like a discernment again on what to move forward for, to, and what to, cut away and maybe not. Okay. Let's see what else comes out for us. About that, this or the other thing. Yeah, I really feel like it's an idea coming in. Ooh, okay. Just because we've got Berkano over your intuition here, and then the Empress drawing in, and the groundedness of the King of Pentacles with this eagle, like it's a protected and successful thing that comes in, but you needing to have the discernment and the reserving of your energy so that you can move towards the things that are for you confidently, right? And not waste your energy moving on things that, may waste your time. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. And this Seven of Wands is the reaching your goal, getting to the top, having that vantage point, that point of reference, the seeing from above. And so I kind of want to stick it here, but I don't know. I mean, maybe this internal union and this balance between your material realm and your emotional resonance, maybe you've reached this goal here. Let's see. Got this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is ships coming in and yet to be revealed. It was face down, right? Over your stability. So this is beautiful relationships. I feel like this is here because this is what you're drawing in. This is what this union, this overflowage, this tsunami of love. And when I say stability, I mean like emotional stability, like on all the levels, just like two balanced people that create a solid foundation to build on. And then the justice, I feel like this is part of your justice. This is what you deserve from your life, from your maybe multiple lifetimes, from the choices that you have made in this life, like being beat down and not turning into somebody who beats down. Like there's so many of us who just follow in the footsteps of our examples, and it takes a lot to do something different, like people who grow up in an abusive family. There are those who, you know, it's modeled to them and they choose to never do that, or alcoholism, right? They choose to never drink, or they end up, following suit. And the justice is also like a getting what you deserve. And you deserve to have your ships come in and to have a solid, joyful, celebratory foundation. So, yay! Right? It's beautiful. Okay, so this is the meditating, the going within, and I think this is the figuring out, going within to decide when to move forward. And I feel like it's attached to Berkano because we've got this precision king, right? Who's also discernment, when to hold back and um, charge, and when to move, and your intuition. Okay. And yeah, that going within, that centering, that grounding, that meditating, connecting to your higher self. Um, that's how you're going to know. Right. And this is like checking in with self. Opportunity or something comes your way, and you just being like, how does that feel for me on the inside of my body? Is this something that I want to do? Is this something meant for me? Is this something that I use my energy for or not? Right. What do we got here? Abundance galore. Okay. I feel like that is here because this is like that beautiful little swirl here of allowing and attracting connection to your intuition, birthing new ideas, and them being successful, and having that fierce, protected insight, also that vantage point. This is long lasting. This is legacy, abundance, action. This also could be here, okay, because it's about confidently moving towards things as well. That's going to bring about your abundance. And your ships coming in. Your ships are bringing in your abundance, bringing in your um, reciprocating relationships, which is also what you are attracting. You're like the lighthouse signaling the ships over here. Although I don't think that's what lighthouses do. I think they warn the ships that there's like a body of land that they might run into. I don't know. But you know what I mean. You're a beacon, visible from miles away. In this analogy, the lighthouse is the dock, okay, where your ships are coming to. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, what was this one again? Awareness. Yes. Was it awareness? I feel like it was. Um, Having a level of awareness. This is the high priest and the empress, right? Your intuition and your holding the frequency of love and abundance. And this beautiful balance in between your emotional material realm. Oh, what do we got here? The Ace of Wands on the Five of Cups. Why didn't I stop? Okay, what's this? Oh, a tower. Oh, we got a magician here. Okay, so the tower came in upside down. Okay, so the tower is something that you're not going to see coming, right? It's like that surprised relative at the back of the ship that comes off, and you're like, what? I was expecting the ships, but I wasn't expecting you. What are you doing? And they're like, we're going to build an empire together, or whatever. Maybe it's not an uncle. Just the unexpected that rewrites your world, right? Either an idea that comes in and changes everything, a concept, um, opportunity, person, place, or thing, or mental. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. So this is my consolidating your resources, the careful consideration of what you're putting your energy into, and making sure that your energy is flowing strong, right? And sometimes we have to cut away, take away, dam up any rivulets that are pulling from the main source. Then we have the magician. The magician is the one who alchemizes, manifests. The magician is everything. The magician is the high priestess counterpart. Really, it's the masculine to the high priestess feminine, and this spark of inspiration, spark of creativity, spark of imagination, spark that lights the powder keg that blows the old away. Right. So perhaps, well, I think you, the magician, balanced with your counterparts, we've got balancing happening here. You've got these sparks that you're moving on, right? Don't move unless it's sparking some sort of zhuzh inside of you. And then you move confidently forward and have success, right? And then this one, this, I feel it's attached here somewhere. I'm not, maybe the world, but definitely to this hermiting, to this going within and kind of powering up, right? With this consolidating. This is the not going after every single cup, just the ones that are for you, okay? So I'm going to put that there, but I'm not sure yet how it affects the world. And this tower, I'm also not sure where it's going to go, because towers are pretty unpredictable. Like they come in. This could be something, like if it was something that affects your world, in your heart, your foundation, your emotional stability. If this is a person, like a reciprocating relationship, ships, then I guess that's the only place it makes sense. A shakeup. Who's this? The patient knight, who also was at the start of the reading, along with the Four of Wands, right? I think this patience is linked to when you move, when you're, um, like maybe you're doing something right now that is still kind of, you're not necessarily seeing any major results from what you're doing, but your steady dedication and your patient um, particularities. I don't know. I always want to say particular with this knight for some reason. And only like this readiness to move when the spark of creation comes after you tap into yourself, right? Moving forward, when to speak, when to share, when to shine, and confidently moving towards what's meant for you. The alchemist, the magician, is also your ability to turn whatever comes your way into something, into fuel for your flight. I guess it would be wind for your wings. Okay, is there anything else? We've got a pretty balanced reading here. This is about being aware. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I mean, when you've got a reading that's like abundance, prosperity, overflowing cups, balance, reciprocating relationships, destiny, I mean, and this is, well, this is like two worlds coming together. This is like about a balancing. This is also about shifting from one world into another, which is kind of the same feel as two worlds coming together, right? Because it creates a new world. So this is like an old version and a new, because this figure here, they are holding these two, but their attention is on this new one. And we've got this like swirl, like the universe conspiring, helping. And then this flow here. It's like experience or the river of life. These could be all represent different lifetimes. Oh, there's lots in there. There's lots in there. Perhaps this is Kia. Because if we've got people coming together here in whatever form, reciprocating relationships, creating solid foundations, then this is, universal conspiring to set that up, to make that happen. And definitely would lead to a tower like this. The old world is gone. New world coming in, right? Okay, is there anything more we need for this reading from these cards here? Okay. Let's check in with the Animal Oracle. See what they have to contribute. Okay, the lamb. We'll take the lamb. Which is earth, grounding. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. Aha. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Okay? So there is the confirmation of this meditating, patient, intuitive, receiving mode. Okay, when in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, and concerned, to bring into balance meditation and listening. Beautiful. So, yeah, along with this awareness, this is the awareness of, I want to say, consumption, the things that you see, taste, smell, think about, touch, right? Like I just watched, I've always been a Bram Stoker Dracula fan. Oh, I was obsessed with it as a teenager. And it's just, just this thing that I went through. And they just put out this movie called Nosferatu. And my son was kind of telling me about it. And so, anyways, I went and checked it out. Oh my God, did it ever annoy the heck out of me? It was awful. It was, it was like a cheap facsimile that was barely eligible on some crappy paper with some smudgy, faded ink. Like in comparison, it was to Dracula, to Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, oh, I was so disappointed, but it was just gross too. It was just gross. It was unnecessary waste of my time. I ended up just like fast forwarding it because I'm like, I can't, but I had to know about this movie. But at the end I'm like, I could have went my whole life never having those images in my mind, like just the awareness of what you are consuming. We consume on all the levels, right? And they're not all necessary. What it did do was highlight what an amazing movie, or how good Bram Stoker's Dracula is, like rich, and like there wasn't even the undying, across oceans of time to find you kind of love story, which is like the heart of the movie, the original. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, I don't recommend it. Okay. Play. Yes, play instead of watch garbage. Meet Pippa of the Dream Circus. Some kitties come straight out of the imagination to remind us to play. Here is to a moment of dancing, twinkling toes, and laughter. Where most only see empty air, Pippa sees colorful tweeting birds doing a tantalizing minuet and errant butterflies playing a peekaboo, urging her to the chase. To play is to do something for the pure joy of the doing. It is a frolicking mix of experimentation, curiosity, and absurdity. Where can you let more of Pippa's playful spirit and light-hearted air into your work and life? Yes, it's not all just like, listen, tap in, be patient, beware. This is also like, enjoy your life. Like this stability, this is joyful. Like the colors here, it's vibrant, it's beautiful. Like even this reciprocating relationships, it's, playful, childlike, um coing. Okay, curiosity. Oh, sorry. Playful. Curiosity, meet Blaze. With eternal kitten eyes, he experiences each insight of sight, smell, and sensation as if for the very first time. His mind is a delightful question mark. When he meets another kitty, visits an unfamiliar place, or tries something new, his mind is not addled by presumptions and assumptions. He is simply curious and open. Most of all, he is curious about himself. He asks, what am I feeling right now? What do I believe? And why do I believe it? What is my heart trying to tell me? Let's cultivate this playful kitten's curiosity so we may continually learn, evolve, and discover. Okay, beautiful. More kitty confirmations. We love a kitty confirmation. Okay, let's go to the crystal deck, and then we'll go to the mushroom deck. Let's see what the crystals want to say to us today. Oh man, yeah, that movie was a bummer. It was a bummer. So, and I'm pretty much, I don't really watch much anymore, and if I do, it's like stuff I've already seen and know what I'm getting out of it, or like, somehow guarantees me some laughter, joy, something light, fluffy. What do we got here? 7 and 23. Okay, let's see. 23, rebirth. Excellent. Intent, transformation, and growth. The universal forces of love and creation are at work within your life, right? The thought, idea, or dream you have been nurturing is taking, where is it here? Is taking form and preparing to enter your world like a tower. It's just going to be like, boom, I'm here. Let's go. The creation process generates many new life experiences and provides the opportunity for profound spiritual growth. This is that birthing, that rapid birthing from the rabbits, right? You just start pumping them out as you get in that mode. Sorry, I'll stop interjecting. The birth of a new creation can trigger an entire range of emotions from exhilaration to uncertainty and is often a time of challenge. Know that any discomfort you are currently feeling will be replaced by an overwhelming sense of joy as your intent manifests into form. This card can also be a sign to draw your attention to the children in your life and your own need for fun and play. Take the time for relaxation, laughter, and fun. Engage in the activities that stimulate a sense of excitement and discovery. Beautiful. The happiness that comes with children and the birth of something new is filled with love, joy, and freedom. Honor your new creation and move forward with the highest loving intent, right? Move forward confidently without the doubts towards your abundance and towards your joy, your love. Gorgeous. And 7 is winds of change, cleansing, movement, and change. The winds of change are blowing and are a catalyst for personal growth. Change drives your natural development at the deepest level of your being. Without it, nothing would evolve. The choice to willingly accept new experiences can be challenging. Often, change may bring about feelings of uncertainty that can lead to negative emotions. The opportunity for change always exists. It is your choice whether to continue repeating similar experiences or to create new ones. Welcome change in a relaxed manner and invite it into your life. You will be amazed at how quickly manifestations appear as you trust in the universe and allow change to flow. You are connected to the source of universal love and are deeply honored for your journey. Wow, like the crystal cards, man. They are all giving. Beautiful, gorgeous. Wowza. Confirmations galore. Love it. Yes, joy. It's like last reading, it's like when something comes across your path, you can choose, you get to choose how you respond to it. And the more you get used to responding to it as if it were an opportunity for something new, like especially if it's like a detour that you weren't expecting, it's like, ooh, maybe I'll see something I've never seen before. And it does. You roll with it. This is that flowing with the flow of the river, going with it instead of trying to struggle against it. Beautiful. So yeah, my readings are numbered. So if you want to check in with the last reading, just look in the description and check out, or the dates or whatever. You'll find it. You'll find it if you want it. And I try to kind of, I don't know, I numbered it because I'm weird like that. Also, if you want to follow along, it's part of this journey. Like these readings they kind of support each other as they go. There's like a clear path, it seems. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't really gone back to the beginning. I'm too busy in right now. Ghost Mushroom Shine. Number 17. Ghost Mushroom reminds you that you need to wait until the time is right to appear or ask for help. You can keep doing what you need to do in the background without others, but at some stage you need to show yourself and work together with not only your tribe, but others who can help you grow or get you where you need to go. You cannot be seen if you shrink away from the outside world. Take the time to gather the necessary strength and many things you might need to take you to the next level. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get this done. Just remember the 5 Ps. Proper planning prevents poor performance. When you have planned and prepared everything well, the execution of the plan should work smoothly. Another meaning of this card is to shine bright. Light up the room, make yourself seen. There is nothing wrong with shining brightly. Don't dull your shine for others. We are not here to play small. Find your tribe and shine together for a great cause. Okay, remember that we can all do our bit individually, but everyone doing their bit together is a powerful force. Light the way for others to follow, spread the beauty, grow, and expand. Okay, that's that Empress lighthouse beacon holding of the frequency and this drawing in like-minded reciprocating relationships. Okay, building a solid foundation. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna see if any of these affirmation cards want to come out, drop in, say hello to our later reading. And oh, there's one. I saw play, which is always good. Oh. Play, yes, play. Don't forget to play all day. Have compassion and confidence. Beautiful. Okay, there it is. That's the reading. We did it. Good job, team. All right. So hopefully there was some good stuff in there that empower you, that remind you, be aware of the things you consume, how you consume. check in, meditate, go within, figure out, consolidate, right? Reserve when to go within and re-empower, and when to step out and shine, when to take action confidently on sparks of idea, sparks of creativity, and trust and faith, right? That these things, this is success, this is victory, this is balance, this is beautiful. Okay, union, reciprocating, beautiful foundations, and yeah, ride those towers as if they are the boat that all of your beautiful, wonderful things are coming in on. Okay, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, and whatever you're doing, make it awesome. Hope to see you next time. Love you. Bye for now.